Hi, my name is Madison, and today I'm excited to share a communication plan designed specifically to support Three Little Pitties Rescue. My goal is to show you a strategy that will help increase adoption interest, expand foster participation, and strengthen donor engagement, especially through Instagram fundraisers. Everything that I'm presenting today is built from research, audience insights, and realistic tactics, all organized into a clear schedule and budget so that the rescue can actually sustain this. As you know, Three Little Pitties Rescue moves fast, transporting dogs and cats out of high risk shelters and off the streets of Houston into safe foster homes and adopters across the United States and even up to Canada. Your entire operation depends on digital communications and social media visibility. Donor support is super important to you too. That's how you make almost 60% of your income. Because your work is so community driven, storytelling and trust are essential. Right now, the rescue is facing a few challenges, and this plan is designed to solve them. Adoption interest among adults ages 30 to 40 is strong. However, there are many people that never finish the application. Foster availability in the PNW is also very inconsistent. It slows down transport and placement. And Instagram fundraiser performance goes up and down, meaning donor engagement isn't reaching its full potential. So the interest is there, but the follow through just isn't. It's not consistent. This plan I'm presenting is built to close those gaps and create a smoother, more predictable communication flow. Your audiences that we're focusing on are adults ages 30 to 40 who spend most of their time on Instagram and respond to authentic short form videos. PNW residents also who value community involvement and animal welfare. And then also Instagram donors ages 25 to 45 who give when they really emotionally connect and see exactly where their money is going. These groups respond to real stories, behind the scenes moments, and clear explanations of how their involvement makes a difference. Their goal for this plan is simple and measurable. First, we need to increase completed adoption applications from adults ages 30 to 40 by 15% by December 2026. Second, we want to bring in 30 new approved fosters from the PNW by November 2026. And the third is to increase Instagram fundraising donations by 20% by 2026. In order to reach these goals, I am recommending tactics that match how these audience already behave online. Instead of listening them out, I want to walk you through how they work together. We start with Instagram Reels. They're short, engaging videos that are posted 3 times a week. Reels reach people who don't follow the rescue yet because the algorithm pushes them out faster. And they're exactly the type of content that this age group consumes daily. Along with that, we want to share monthly adoption success stories on the website and other social media platforms. These longer stories build emotional connections and help people discover the rescue through search and utilizing SEO. To support foster growth, we were going to host a monthly Instagram live webinar with a Q&A. People from the PNW and all over the US love community-oriented visual events, and this gives them a chance to ask questions in real time. We also produced a podcast episode that is focusing on fostering in the PNW. Adults 30 to 45 do listen to podcasts during commutes, routines, and just hearing the voice of the rescue will constantly build trust. For donor engagement, we will run an 8-week Instagram fundraiser campaign that uses donation stickers, reels, carousel posts. Emotional storytelling and visual proof are what drives donations on Instagram. So this campaign is built around real animals, real outcomes, and real stories and needs. Finally, we're going to create a donor testimonial video. It's going to be a little bit shorter, 30 to 60 seconds, and it's going to feature someone who has already given and believes in the mission. Nothing builds trust like hearing from an experienced donor. Now let's talk about the schedule and budget, because that's where everything becomes real. You're a nonprofit. The full plan runs over 12 weeks, and it includes weekly reels, monthly webinars, podcast production, and consistent fundraiser content. Every step, scripting, filming, editing, publishing, is all mapped out so we can see exactly where the money is going and what is going to be happening and when. For the budget, I use the rescue's average of labor cost of $14 an hour to estimate production time and for each tactic. When you add up all the hours for filming, writing, hosting webinars, producing a podcast, managing fundraiser campaigns, and the total for the 3-month plan comes to $5,780. This reflects realistic labor time and keeps the plan within range of the organization so that the organization can sustain without stretching your resources too thin. To evaluate whether the plan is working, I am recommending 3 different methods. A focus group with adults 30 to 40 to understand adoption motivations and barriers, a quantitative survey across the PNW to measure readiness, and a focus group with Instagram donors to understand what truly motivates them and how they perceive this transparency. These methods will give the rescue a clear and actionable feedback that is tied directly back to each goal. To close, this plan gives Three Little Pitties Rescue a communication strategy that is both practical and powerful. It strengthens adopter interest, it expands foster participation, and increases donor engagement, all through tactics that match how your audience already behaves online. With a structured schedule, a realistic budget, and strong evaluation methods, this plan will increase community connection, visibility, and ultimately help save more animals like your mission wants. I truly think that this strategy will make a meaningful difference, and I strongly recommend moving forward with it.